I'm very honored to be a part of the Nurturing Father program. When I think about all this week, I've been sitting down trying to figure out what to write down. And as I was sitting there, it came to me, you cannot prepare what to say, because in Nurturing Fathers, we shoot from the hip. We don't prepare anything. We just talk about what we need to talk about. There's no sitting there, even though we have a lesson plan, we go through our lesson plan, and 9 times out of 10, we wind up into something else, another subject. You know, I've watched these young men come into the program, and we talk about some deep issues. Now we got a young man that's getting ready to get married June 30th. Fun. Okay. The boy in me. You know, a lot of young men, we have boys in us that we don't even let out.
Look, I got a family to feed, got 2 daughters, a young king plus my queen for each slaughter. The priest.
Even being a facilitator, I take what I've learned and I go home and I practice it. You know, because what good is a teacher if he don't know his own lesson?
Fighting for my soul as I strove through insanity, my life, wife, my kids.
One thing, since we have family here, I want to stress is that we talked about was team, and there's no I in team.
My family structure, yeah, my wife, my kids, knowledge that I've gained from the pain.
If your husband or your fiance or your boyfriend or your significant other, whatever, is trying to be part of the team, you need to allow him. Because there are times when men didn't care about being a part of the team.
Fighting for my soul as I stroll, yo, the devil got my queen.
They are dedicated to the Nurturing Father program. And not only dedicated to the Nurturing Father program, they're dedicated to their families. Okay? They're dedicated to their children. Because we talk about, some of the things we don't want to do is mirror what our fathers have done to us.
Outside our circle, brought another into it. Late night creeping, baby, cheating.
But it's important for the wives and for the spouses and for the fiancés that you allow your husband, your spouse or whatever to take the lead.
But he's a liar. You can't defy this love. The fire and storm, we won't fight it.
But I just want to tell everybody, I appreciate all y'all coming out. I really do.
Allah for the lessons that he gave me through my life, wife, my kids, knowledge that I've gained from the pain through years, stress on the brain, devil's trying to break.
So if you know people, fathers, that want to be in the program, tell them about it, invite them to it. Thank you for your time,
stress on the brain,
and I appreciate y'all.
Break down a brother, gotta stay sane and protect my family structure.
I just want to say, when he first came to me about this program, I was like, man, you know, I don't need another thing I need to do. You know, I go to school, I go to work, I got 2 kids, you know, and my youngest one is with me Monday through Wednesday, so I'm like, I had to bring her to the class, but it worked out. Then I met all the guys, and we started having so much fun. You know, I was ready to come, so you know, it really made a difference in my attitude. But I enjoyed it.
I'm like the youngest one out of the whole team. Now, I just had a newborn. He's 6 months from the 8th. And most of them, they got kids probably like 2 and up. And I just listen. I listen more than I speak. But I appreciate them and the rest of the crew for helping me do what I had to do. And I respect having a child. And I take that. And I respect all of y'all too.
Right. But the time that I was here, I can say it was very beneficial. Mr. Hunt, appreciate you like everybody else. You know, like I say, I just seen that sign. You know, Nurturing Fathers Wednesdays, 8:30, 10:30 in the morning. And I'm like, hey, I'm not doing anything else but going home, going to sleep before I go to work. I might as well at least see what it's about. One thing I know I learned out of this class is you don't necessarily have to be the one that gave birth to that child in order to be a father. The true definition of a father is basically just a nurturer. So for that part, I'm very grateful. And I just thank the fact that I was able to take place and take part in a class like this. I do appreciate it.
But to be honest, I learned a lot from this class because it's sort of like I had the ideas of what I needed to do to be a nurturing father, but by talking to all these brothers and Jerry, it kind of gave me a format to lay out so I could better understand what I was doing. And I also thank Jerry, because he's here every day, and every piece of mind we spit out, no matter if it's good or bad, he always has a shovel to smooth it out and give you a better look at it. And that's what I needed, because I was always able to handle certain problems, but I handled them in the wrong way. He kind of, like I said, gave me the mindset that I can step back. Instead of me jumping down her throat and hitting the kids' throat, I'll step back and really see what the situation is, and we'll give a penalty for the punishment. Instead of just giving a punishment, it doesn't even know what happened. You know? I appreciate the program, and I just hope that we can get more fathers in it. So we can get more fathers in it. That's my.
And like these brothers, I felt like, you know what? This is overrated. I don't think that I need to be here. I need to be out on the road doing some things. I'll tell you, this program is one of the best things that's ever happened to me in my 40 years of life. There were times that we all of us dealt with situations personally, with our families individually, and collectively as a group. And like Tron said, Jerry found a way to bring it all together, focus us back on the Nurturing Father program, or the format, if you will, and have that shovel to smooth things over. They are fortunate to have a facilitator of this magnitude, because someone could have come in here, opened the book and said, A, B, C, D, you graduate, I'm gone, next paycheck. He didn't do that. He came in here every day and he gave his best Jerry Hunt. So I'm better for it. I know as a group we're better for it. We've built a relationship, and I'm certain that there's no ship like the fellowship. We're fellowshipping together. We're going to celebrate each other. We're going to stand with each other in good times and in difficult times. And I pray that there are other people that get a wind of this and will come and also benefit.